Hello, my name is Mark Neville. It's my presentation for Accounting 6100. The name of my presentation is Hidden Cash Flows and Where to Find Them, based on an article by Edward Flanagan at a Strategic Finance magazine. In my presentation, I'm going to be talking about direct costs and how to save cash flow as companies try to reduce those direct and indirect costs. They want to find ways to save money. Part of that is getting people in your company on board, and there's a few strategies that I'm going to talk about real quick here. Some of these strategies are everyone needs to get on board with it, getting everyone to participate, getting to know what is essential and what is not in the company, just so you can get rid of things that don't add value to the company, and knowing where the company stands today, and making those goals towards the cost savings, and staying proactive, and then tying some of those cost savings to rewards for the employees. Um, so I'm going to talk about 10 practices or 10 steps to cost savings and finding those hidden cash flows. The first one is having the company commit to cost savings, and um, just having everyone find ways to save money for the company. And we're going to be talking about procurement throughout this process. So as we go through here, number two is analyze. Going through every invoice and trying to find those opportunities to save money, and making sure that the company is actually paying for what it's paying for, such as any services or technology that may not have been installed. Perhaps those are good ways to find cost savings, and just looking into the purchase history. Um, Number three, define the qualitative needs for the company. You want to get the biggest benefit at the lowest cost. So when you look at the suppliers, it's good to have maybe a representative from the supplier in the process, and this would help improve the relationship and maybe add more business for them as well. And also trying to get those advantageous payment terms, maybe find ways to reduce or eliminate freight, and getting guaranteed pricing long term for commodities, and then any price changes that happen, um, get a long term notification on that, and also asking for any incentives or rebates or discounts from the supplier. Number four, understand the buying assumptions. The old saying is, "This is the way we've always done it." Probably doesn't work anymore, as things are so fast changing these days. So you have to ask yourself, are the assumptions still valid, appropriate, or necessary? Um, and a lot of significant cash savings can be saved by just reviewing the processes, employee training, and the suppliers, looking at every aspect of the company. Number five, understand the suppliers in their industries. You can use your suppliers' expertise to find market trends and cycles, and being aware of any changes or developments in the industry, and looking at their price drivers as well. Number six, reevaluate. So you take the new information that's been gathered, and you apply that information to your current supplier relationships, and see how that can save you money as well, and restructure those relationships if needed. Number seven, go to market. About 3 to 4 months before contracts expire, go to different suppliers and your current supplier, and see which one would be best for you. A lot of times you keep the same supplier, but it improves the relationship and your service and pricing. And overall, it's a better arrangement. Number eight, negotiate. Use the new information, and relationship, better price and deal. And um, don't let those automatic contracts renew. Make sure you look at those and reevaluate those as needed and change. Number nine, decide, implement, and monitor. Decide which supplier is going to be optimal, and switch that to a supplier as soon as practical. And make sure to keep an eye on price creeps, and any supplier rebates, incentives, or credits, and monitor the supplier for invoice mistakes as well. And number 10, we circle back to changing the culture, getting everyone to embrace price price savings in the company, and implement the techniques, policies, and procedures for cost savings, and encourage employees to speak up if they see any way to save money for the company. And one way to do that is incentivize the employees by having it linked to a reward system for the employees. Um, and yeah, I just want to close this up and just take those actions to find those hidden cash flows. Thank you.